Dear Bill, we absolutely hope that you are with us, and we hope that today's episode is going to be entertaining for everyone in the crowd.
And in the sky.
Amen.
Guys, welcome to Table Talk, the show where we take your topics. That's right, the ones you type out on your keyboards or your smartphones or your old computer McGidgers, and you put them down on the Twitter using the hashtag Table Talk, or you can do them on the Reddit using r/SourceFed as the place to go where you can check out the topic.
You
where it
can
says Table Talk.
most definitely do all of the things he just said. Steven, I like your haircut.
Thank you.
Got a snazzy
Thank
one.
you. It's a little short on the
It's a
side.
little short on the side.
It's got a
You
little-
get that. How many people rub your head like that?
No one does that.
Really?
Yeah.
Have you ever had your hair this short before?
I've never had it this short.
I
No.
did the same thing like
Really?
2 years ago, and I couldn't stop doing this.
It feels nice.
Yeah, I know a girl that was like obsessed with guys that had like short hair like this, and she would always just like want to feel their head. I don't know, it, like in a weird sexual way though. I
Does
was
she
like,
have
is that...
a phone number or anything?
Yeah, I mean, she might be married now.
Let's
I don't know.
reach in
Well,
here and
hook
see what this is all about. Huh?
Okay.
Let's reach in here.
Hook you.
Leave Your Life asks, what do you want to talk about? Whoa!
What do we want to talk about?
What do you want to talk about, Trisha?
What do we want to talk about?
I'm never allowed to think about this.
Oh, okay. I played this game at South by Southwest. I would like to talk about.
Okay, what was it?
List a movie that would not, the movie plot would not work with modern technology. Or a movie that would have been saved. It would have been like a 2-minute movie. The movie could not exist.
Oh,
with
like
the inclusion
Independence
of
Day
modern.
or something. Like Independence
So
Day.
what I said, what my
Right?
answer was, is The Shining if they had internet access or Wi-Fi. Please help at the Overlook Hotel. That would have been great. But although the communication trope happens a lot in thrillers.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like in The Shining, even if they had brought backup, they would have all been screwed. They would have been attacked by the ghosts and stuff.
Huh. Is that...
All of them?
To be honest,
I
I
feel
haven't
like they could
watched
have
The
gotten them
Shining.
out.
You've seen The Shining?
Whoa, it's like the only horror movie that I like and will watch repeatedly. Please don't do that. Please. Be nice to Sam.
You need to
We're working
watch
on
The
anger
Shining.
management here at SourceFed. It's going well. No.
You need to watch The Shining.
Hey,
Do you understand me?
No.
Do you understand?
No,
We're
Steven.
gonna watch The Shining, Sam.
Steven. Okay.
You've seen it? You've seen The Shining?
I love The Shining.
Have you seen The Shining?
Yeah, I love The
You
Shining.
can only talk to people's armpits. No, The Shining is legitimately one of the only horror films that I will repeat watch. And I love
Really?
it. It's really
Trisha,
good.
I'm real sad because there's a whole world of horror movies out there for you that you should see. Like I just saw It Follows. I just saw It
How
Follows.
was that?
I want to talk about that. Thank you
Talk
for
about
this.
that.
It Follows was very unique and messed up and strange, and the concept is very cool. And it's kind of like one of those urban legends.
Tell
where,
us what the concept
You know, it
is.
feels like it's one of those stories you tell around the campfire to just like scare
I
someone.
like that
Really
yeah,
scary
it's
one.
really cool.
So what's the concept of It Follows?
The concept is that there is a kind of like a curse that you can pass along to people that will make it so that you are followed by some sort of creature or force or demonic thing.
Okay.
It could be like, I don't know. It's not really clear what it is that's actually following
Really?
these people, but no matter what, you can't get away from it. And at any time, it's coming for you and following you.
Unless you pass it.
Unless you pass it along, yeah.
Wow.
fucked up.
So
Yeah.
yes, you gotta like essentially not murder, but almost murder somebody
You
else.
have to it's really messed up. And the cool thing about it
Wow.
is the thing that comes is always walking at the same pace. It's never like fast or like insanely like it's always walking at the same pace. So
That's
that makes it even
frustrating.
scarier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you could drive miles and miles and miles away from it, but eventually it'll
It'll catch up
find
to
you.
you.
Yeah. So like you can't escape it. It's terrifying. And the
It
film is like
follows.
the year that the film takes place in is very ambiguous as well. Like you don't know if it's like the 70s or the 80s, and then all of a sudden you don't know if it's the future,
Is
future
it-
we don't even know yet.
Is it humanoid?
It takes the form of a human.
So
yeah.
if you fly to another country, how to get through the ocean?
it probably
supernatural.
walked. Yeah, it probably
Supernatural.
walked in the ocean.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, it's very strange. The concepts are very cool, and
Huh.
at certain points in the movie, there are all these kind of like very cool horror elements that make it more exciting. It kind of has this Cabin in the Woods kind of fun,
Oh man,
funny
Cabin in the
feel
Woods
to
is the
it.
best.
Yeah, love Cabin in the Woods.
Cabin
Alright.
in the Woods is that one that you told me wasn't scary, and then it was scary.
Oh, it's
I just wanted you to see it, and it's not technically scary.
It was scary.
It's cheesy scary. Okay, then I want to talk about what's your favorite horror movie ever.
Cool, dude.
Ever.
Yeah,
Ever?
Well, The Shining.
your
It's either
favorite
The
ever?
Shining or The Thing is mine.
The Conjuring.
Did you say I have to pee?
I
was like, mine
heard
would-
I have to pee
No, I
as
was like,
well.
what would mine be? But I do have to pee too.
Okay.
The
You do have to pee?
Conjuring, yeah.
Okay.
I always
The
have to pee.
Conjuring.
Or The Strangers. Have you seen either of those?
I have seen The Strangers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have not seen either of those, but the trailer alone for The Strangers terrified
The Strangers
me
is the one
so
where they're
much
like-
that I had
they're-
nightmares from the trailer.
It's the one where they're like stuck in the woods and they're like in a house and these people come to like
With the masks.
and they have like they're like Victorian masks,
yeah, they
almost
just
like a girl
torture, and they're like,
face.
"Why us?" And they're like, "Because you were home."
Yes, it messes with your brain so much. There's there's a couple that are like they're trapped in a house, kind of trapped in the house because their cars get messed with.
Right.
Is that the one with Liv Tyler? Is it
Liv
Liv
Tyler
Yeah.
and Scott Speedman, and the people are just messing with them the whole time, and like they are doing violent things to them, and like one of like the husband disappears and you think he's dead, but he's not dead, and like all these things. But there's this one scene where Liv Tyler's like thinking that she's gonna maybe escape for a second, so she's walking through the house. There isn't anyone in there, and she looks by the front door, and earlier they had used a piano to block the front door so they couldn't get in. And she looks, there's nobody there. She walks away, and all of a sudden you hear fingers tapping down the keys of the piano.
Oh, yeah.
And like she's coming. And when that happened, when I was a little kid, I was with friends. I was like, guys, we have to stop. We have to stop now. I can't take this. I can't take it anymore.
Yeah.
Can we please stop? And they're like, no, we have to watch it. I'm like,
You
come
watched the whole
on.
thing?
Yeah, but it's great. I love movies like that.
Have you ever seen Your Next?
No, I heard great
Your
things
Next
though.
is pretty good.
What's
yeah.
Your Next?
Your Next is very similar to The
Okay.
Strangers, but it's more tongue in cheek and a little more. It's weird because it is tongue in cheek, but then it takes itself seriously. So it's like you never know when it's trying to be funny or when you're supposed to
Oh.
know it's serious. So it's very strange.
So do you feel kind of silly being scared because you're like, maybe this is supposed to be funny and I'm actually
Yeah,
scared?
but then like really fucked up things happen to the family and stuff. So it's really
I
weird.
don't
That's
like that.
interesting.
Yeah, it's like there's definitely comedic moments in it where you're supposed to laugh, but then there's like very serious moments where you're like, oh shit, that person just died. Okay, well that's not
Okay,
funny.
interesting.
Yeah.
I've heard that movies like Strangers are the most terrifying to people that are like control freak people because your mind is looking for a reason and there's no reason.
That's why I like it so much, because you're like, it's just fucked up people. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. They're just
See,
horrible people.
But that's why I like The
and that's
Grudge.
based on a true story too.
Oh, they say loosely.
They
based
Very
on true
loosely.
story.
in the
right?
beginning, they play the voicemail of the people who found the bodies, and they kind of like could gather bits and pieces. I don't know what's true and what's not. I didn't
Yeah,
know research.
that element of like not being able to control the situation or understand why it's happening is
Yeah.
why I love The Grudge so much, because even with like The Strangers or like Your Next or
I think
whatever,
I saw The Grudge.
you can at least like there is some way to reason with these people. At least you can play to their like their strange like psychopathic tendencies or something. But with The Grudge, it's like there's literally no way to stop it. No way. You can't reason with the ghost. You can't like even in the sequel they go to like a witch doctor to try to like stop the curse or something.
Nothing.
And it's like you can't. You just can't. It's over.
Now,
You're
okay,
done.
I think I'm confusing The Grudge and The Ring.
Yeah, they're different, but
They're
but similar.
different.
They
Grudge
come
is
out around
the
same time.
crawling girl. The Ring is the TV comes out.
Well,
TV.
the Ring Girl crawls too.
Oh, she
let's
crawls-
be safe.
never mind.
Let's
Yeah,
be-
yeah.
So the Grudge is the one where the woman died in a terrible way in her home.
Oh,
so
it's
when
in
you
the house.
enter the home,
Got
you're
it, got
cursed.
it. I've seen both
Yeah,
of them. And
yeah.
The Ring is the
Ring
TV.
is the video. Yeah, you
Got
watch
it.
the video
Yep.
and you're cursed.
Okay.
I also like Insidious and The Conjuring because it's always like it's a grouping of ghosts that they can't stop, and they don't know why. In the film, you don't know why really. There's so many different ones haunting at the same time, but eventually like they bring it together with this dumb reason. But like I love that because it's like why is it always different? Like in Insidious, like there's a little boy ghost, or there's like twin girls, and like they always like appear and disappear, and like the people in the film don't notice them, but you just kind of catch them at the last second when they're in the room, and like there's creepy music, and I love all those aspects. Like those are my favorites.
You
like,
need to watch The Shining.
I need to watch The
Trisha, what's
Shining.
your favorite horror movie?
The Shining.
Oh, it is The Shining for sure.
Oh, it's the only horror movie I will voluntarily watch. Like all the other ones, if I'm like coerced into watching them, or everyone else is watching them, and I'm the spoil sport if I don't. But like I'll do everything I can to not pay attention while it's on, and like try to get out of the room and stuff like that. Except for The Shining.
What about Beetlejuice? You like Beetlejuice?
That's not a horror movie. Beetlejuice Beetlejuice is not a horror movie.
That's for funsies.
I mean, it's a
It's
comedy
for
horror
funsies.
movie.
But I don't consider that a horror movie.
Do you like
That's
Beetlejuice?
Funny. I love Beetlejuice. Who doesn't love Beetlejuice?
I don't know. I don't
All
want to know those people.
Michael
Here we
Keaton.
go. Invader on Reddit says, how long does it take you to get sick of a song you really enjoy?
Oh,
A
a really long time.
I'm one of those
Really
people that
long
will listen
time.
to it until it's dead, and that takes a couple months.
Yeah, how long
Like,
does that take? A couple months?
A couple
of
months.
every
Yeah, at
day?
least for me, it takes months too. Months every day.
Months every
Like
day.
there was a song that Darren and Will and I heard when we went into an Old Navy, and like it was the stupidest song we've ever
What
heard.
song was
It's a good
it?
song,
Can you
though.
tell
Well, it's
us?
called, I forgot the name of the band. Or
Sam
the group.
didn't.
It's
The
called
song's
Baila Baila.
Baila is the name of the song. And
Okay,
every
look
once in a
it up
while-
real quick.
Well, we can't play it.
No, I'm not gonna play it. But
I can't even sing it. It's like a different language.
But it's got this fun like.
It's just
kitschy
very well. We
Hispanic
listened to it and we're like,
thing.
this is the stupidest thing we've ever heard. So we all started like dancing to it,
And you loved
so
it?
I loved the dance we came up with for it. So I
Okay.
like Shazammed the
Of
song.
course you did.
And then I found it, and then so I would play it, and Darren and I loved it. We were laughing every time I'd play it, and then we'd start dancing to it. Like I think I've put it on my Snapchat.
Yeah, it's Arbolito.
Arbolito.
Yeah, Baila Baila.
Baila Baila.
Baila Baila. Okay,
By
I'm gonna have to
and
listen
so
to it.
I
when
played
we're
on my
done.
Snapchat, whatever. But anyway, so like we've listened to it so many times as a joke.
Yeah.
That now we just like the song. Now we just listen to it.
Okay.
It's
But
good.
when we first heard it, we were like, "This is the
Fun.
stupidest shit we've ever heard." It's like pan flutes and like weird, like it sounds like a Disney parade almost.
When I really like a song, I'll listen to it over and over and over and over just to memorize the lyrics. Like it's the first thing I need to do when I really like it. And so that might be like, I don't know, 40 or 50 listens. And then I'm like, cool, now I have the lyrics down. And then I enjoy it past that.
Is it easy for you to remember lyrics, memorize lyrics?
It's easier for me to remember
Sometimes.
the lyrics.
Stop,
than
I'm
remember
bored.
names.
I'm bored.
You don't like that question that you
No,
just
I
asked?
didn't.
Okay.
No, but is it easy for you to remember lyrics?
Define easy.
To memorize? Like how long? How
like
many
that you're
times?
helping me right
I am
now.
helping you. How many times do you have to
Damn it.
listen to a song before you've memorized the words entirely?
It depends what kind of song.
Okay, so that was my thing.
I
'cause
mean, if it's like Semi-Charmed Life, that took like 50 listens.
okay, so first of all, you have to explain what Charmed Life is, because that's a
Yeah.
'90s song, right?
I don't know what that song is.
Yeah.
from the 90s?
Chickadee China, the Chinese
Chinese.
chicken.
Oh.
You have a drumstick, then your brain starts ticking.
Okay, so that
Watching X-Files and
the lights on. okay, so that song's awful. But isn't that Bare Naked Ladies? Oh no, that's Bare Naked Ladies. This is called 1 Week.
It's been
Is it?
1 week since
Or no,
you
maybe
looked
it
at
is.
me. That song?
Maybe it is called that one. I don't know. I could be wrong. Maybe we're
don't
both
know.
wrong. Listen, this is what I wanted to say.
Sorry, it's been.
Bare Naked Ladies is great. So here's the thing. I had to do a show recently where I had to memorize the words to Billy Joel's "We Didn't Start the Fire."
Oh, that's an easy one.
no, it's not.
It's not
It is
easy.
not an easy one. It's like the hardest song in the world.
Oh, wait. I was thinking of just the chorus. Hold on, you're right.
No, it's every verse is like it's
Yeah.
like hold on, let me see, let me see if I
okay.
can remember it. Hold on,
It's like a run.
Come on, Steve.
It starts off as,
I believe in you. Do
hold
it.
on, hold
Do
on.
it.
Shit. I just need how it starts. Hold on.
Do the Baker name.
No, stop.
I'm sorry.
Stop.
I'm sorry.
Stop. Hold on. It's okay. So it's oh.
Dun-dun-dun.
It's like something. Shit. Bill in Berlin, Bay of Pigs invasion. I don't know. It's insane. I
God
can't even
damn
remember.
it.
Well, it's like,
I'm gonna die. If I
see, and like, but memorizing like show tunes is a lot easier
That's
for me. But like
easy,
La
yeah.
Vie Boheme is a show tune that's a really hard one for the same reason that We Didn't Start the Fire is.
I'm proud that I learned that song though, because I had to learn it for a show, and I learned it. And I'm like,
Nice.
yes, that's really good. Right now I'm into EDM music. 'cause it's
Harry
fun.
Truman Doors Day. Yeah, Harry Truman Doors Day.
Come on, you only got
Red
two.
China, Billy Ray, South Pacific, North Pacific, Joe DiMaggio.
Yeah.
And then it's like, oh crap, I don't know. It's
Yeah.
just, I had it for just a little. Oh no, South Pacific, Walter Winchell, Joe DiMaggio, Joe McCarthy, Richard Nixon, Studebaker, Television, South Korea, North Korea, Marilyn Monroe.
Yes.
Anyway, but
Steve.
I had I memorized like maybe 2 verses, and then when I got to the show, they were like, "Oh, we have a prompter." I was like, "Ah! Why didn't you tell me?"
That's hilarious. Yeah, but I bet you had fun memorizing it. I think stuff like that.
No, I was dying. I was listening to it on repeat for 3 fucking days.
That.
Yeah,
No, I
3
was
days.
driving everyone crazy.
No, just read it. You memorizing? Are you good at
I'm
memorizing?
real bad at memorizing.
Okay, that's
yeah.
good.
I'm too much of an
do you
improv
know,
guy.
Do you know how I memorize songs? I'll listen to them and try to like write the lyrics as I'm listening, and then stop and rewind and get a little bit
I
further,
can't,
and
I
then
can't.
stop and rewind and
that's
get a little
like
bit
3 types
further.
of learning. Yeah.
When I was
yeah.
doing Frankenstein MD, I had all these big science lines I had to learn. So what I would do is I had this app where it had the script in it, and you could record.
Wait, did you pay for that app?
I did pay for that app. It was like $30.
Yeah, I know. It's not.
I only-
$30 for an
That's what I'm like. I could just be like, "Hey Sam, will you work on these lines with me?" And Sam
Sure.
will be like, "Sure."
I know, and obviously,
And that's not $30.
but that's the thing. Like at the time, I was like in a weird place, and like I needed to, and like nobody, I didn't know anybody that would read lines with me.
Oh
and,
yeah,
like, it was-
he doesn't know anybody.
No, I
that'll
knew
read
you guys,
lines
but it's
with
like I was in
him.
a weird place. I was in a place where I was like so busy, I didn't even have time to like sit with
You're a
people
busy man.
and
I
plan
get
it
it.
out or whatever. So I had to do it in my room and in my commutes and stuff. And so I would like have to record.
I memorize on commute.
Right? On my commutes would be the worst. And so, and I would drive from here to Santa Monica, so it'd be like a fucking nightmare. But what I would do is I would record my dialogue.
Yeah.
And then I would record the lines for like Victoria and all
Right.
the other characters. And then you could just like play it and listen to it over and over and over and over again. And that's what
You
fun
know
Wait,
you
so
can
you-
do that without the app, right?
You can do that without the app,
Yeah.
but what helped me with this is that you could read along with it too, and then
Yeah.
you could like skip to different like chapters and things, and you could like, it was very customizable.
Does it read you into it, or are you just listening to your line over and over again?
I'm listening to my lines.
Okay, so you would just know your cues.
So it would
appear?
be. What do you mean? No,
Like I gotta know the line before, so
Yeah,
I
so
know how
I
to
would
go
read
into
for
it.
those lines too.
Oh, gotcha.
I would.
Okay.
I would.
It's the same as if you take like the voice recorder on your phone
And
and
you
record
just read the
everybody's
script.
lines except
And you
for
just
yours.
know when you're supposed to come in.
Yes.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna be beautiful.
Yep.
My favorite song right now is this song called Kanye by the Chainsmokers. It's an EDM song, and it sings about how Kanye is egotistical, and I want to be like Kanye because I want to be the king of everything. And it's a really good song.
Do you know? I had no idea what EDM music was until like this past.
Oh, you
week.
didn't know, huh?
I just had never heard the term EDM.
I only know because
It's
of
electronic
fucking
dance
Mackenzie.
music, right?
Oh yes.
Yeah. So I'm like, I know what like is that EDM?
No, that's
I mean,
house.
That's house.
Oh, look at that! I don't know the difference.
Really, between house and EDM? Well, house is like 90s, isn't it? 2000s.
Yeah.
I always have that sweet musical theater bass blaring out of my car. So
Let's go to the Electric Daisy Carnival.
Okay.
This is a good question.
What is it? Let's hear it.
Okay, so
We'll
it's-
share it.
Don't
with us,
keep it
Sam.
to yourself, Sam.
I
Come
don't
on,
want,
Sam, why
It's
don't
so
you tell
good.
us?
It's really good. I don't know if I want to share it.
Well, go on, Sam.
All right, Steve. Your dad's a crab writes, time travel or the ability to travel across alternate dimensions.
Wait, is your dad a crab or a crab?
That's.
Crab.
I swear to God,
Crab.
this person asked something on the one we shot yesterday.
Really?
Yeah, because someone was like, "Your dad's a crab," and blah blah blah, and I was like, "Why does it matter if my dad's a crab? What's the importance of that part of this topic?" It turns out it was just.
So what's the question now? Time travel or
Time
what?
travel or the ability to travel to alternate dimensions. I'm going to also consider that as universes.
So I don't know.
If you can travel to alternate dimensions, isn't that the same as time travel?
No.
Time travel is within the own dimension or universe, and you're traversing just the
This
time.
timeline.
But what if the dimension that you're in time travels faster, and then when you come back to Earth, it'd be like traveling into the future?
Well, it would be like rolling the dice.
Yeah.
It would be like
That one hurt.
maybe.
That one
Do you
hurt.
know what I mean,
Yeah,
though?
but if
No,
time
you're
ran
right.
differently-
It would be a grab bag of both, pretty much.
Okay.
But with time travel, you would harness the ability to travel to any specific
Anytime
point in
you
our
want,
timeline.
instead of just
Only
rolling
ours,
the dice. Okay.
I'd probably take time travel. Alternate universes sounds way too confusing to me.
Oh, it definitely has to be really
right?
confusing.
I don't have the mind.
I
for
would
that.
go alternate universes for sure.
Because
The only way I'd do alternate universes is if I had some sort of like device
like sliders.
that listed. Well, Sliders was one. Sliders didn't really have a list of like which universe you were gonna go to.
True.
And like I wish there was a way to like save what kind of universe that one was, and like I could go back to that universe if I wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
But like if there was something that would allow me to do
Why
that,
wouldn't
maybe
you?
I would choose.
I think it's feasible within the ramifications of the question that you could do that. If you're a time traveler and you get to pick which time you go to,
You'd be able
wouldn't
to
it
have, like,
make
something-
sense that if you're traveling to other dimensions, you get to pick which dimension you go to?
But with time travel, you could essentially travel so far into the future, you could discover the cures for cancer and AIDS and old
Or you
age
could go to
and
another
things like
dimension and discover the cure
that.
for
But what
cancer.
if you go to all the dimensions and they don't have the cure for cancer?
That's impossible.
What if
With
you go
the
to the- That's
not
multiverse theory-
impossible.
With the
Wait,
multiverse
wait.
theory, it is impossible.
Hold on. What if you go to the future and they don't have the cure for AIDS and cancer?
Here's the thing with multiverses, anything is possible within the multiverse. So I'm gonna
I
go.
wanna go
I'm gonna go.
home.
I want to go to the Tolkien universe. I want to go to the Harry Potter universe. I want to go
Yeah,
to the DC
baby.
universe.
Wait, is there definitely a Harry Potter universe in the weird multiverse?
Totally. What? I don't know.
Hogwarts totally
Well, why are you
Yeah.
saying you want to go somewhere that may not exist?
In the multiverse, anything and everything will happen.
Let's just say
In this
really
theory.
quick that in this time travel scenario, we could go into the future to where they have devices that are like Oculus Rift, like 19 billion.0, and it's like the future incarnation of it to the point where like you can basically travel to other dimensions, but it's just all created within the technology of the Oculus Rift. So essentially,
you're
you
just
could
looking
live
at
in a
it.
Harry Potter universe, but in a like a futuristic way that we can't even fathom.
So it'll be
So,
like
but
that
you're like-
episode of South Park where you're just like getting fed via IV. And you
Yeah.
have the
That
Oculus on.
sounds
You're like, wow,
like a
this
hellscape.
this other universe is very interesting.
Is it a hellscape?
That sounds like it.
Why?
Just. But I'm also like seeing that I'm a Harry Potter right now, or I'm the Flash.
But like, what if
Like, do
you're,
you care that your body's comatose if you're Dumbledore?
what if your body? Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yes, I do.
But
I do.
Sam, what if your body was like garbage and you're a vegetable essentially, but your brain is Harry Potter. You're like you're Harry Potter. Like you don't even care about your body.
This
anymore
sounds so bad.
because you're in a place where you're Harry Potter.
Or I go to the
And you're
place,
banging Hermione all day.
But I go.
Harry
What if I go to
doesn't
the
bang
place?
Yeah, but this is
Hermione.
what his version of it is like.
Oh my god.
Or I go to the real place and do it for real.
But you don't know if it's real, and you'll never know if it's real.
What is reality?
What is love?
Baby, don't hurt me.
I can't.
Don't hurt me.
I can't keep
No
up
more.
With that.
We got
So
one more
I'm going to
question
the
in this-
DC universe and leaving these.
No,
fuckers
you can't
behind.
choose.
I'm gonna
where you
travel.
go.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
travel. If you can pick which time you can go to, he can pick which multiverse he goes.
But what if it doesn't exist in the plane of multiverses?
Multiverse means anything and everything happens all at once.
So that means you're gonna go to a multiverse because you don't know where they are yet. You're gonna go to a multiverse where humans disintegrate instantly before you get to the
I picture-
DC universe,
I picture-
and you're gonna die.
Wait, I picture this power like, okay, like planeswalking and Advanced Dungeons and Dragons 2nd Edition. So you don't know, like you see a portal, you don't know where you're going. You could be going to
Yeah,
a
you
universe
don't know where
that's
you're
just
going.
the element of fire, and you go through and you die
You're
because
dead.
it's all fire. You don't know.
Wait.
But you could also go somewhere pretty
Yeah.
flippin' awesome.
But wait, we just established that if you can control time travel, I can control which universe I go
or
to.
neither of you can control anything, and it's just
Well,
a
then
grab
that's
bag.
the crapshoot. I stay right here. I
Okay,
don't
so
do
wait.
either.
So if you chose the ability to travel to any dimension in a multiverse that you wanted to go to, you're telling me that you would have a list that lists exactly what every universe is.
You have a machine that lists every time that you could go to.
But I mean, it won't tell me in the year 2097 like what happens.
Well, no, I think Sam would have to chronicle that. He'd have
You'd
to
have
go
to chronicle
to it.
it,
and
so you're gonna go
chronicle
to the fire world where everyone's made of fire, and you're gonna die.
I just want. I only want 5 universes.
It's
there,
all right.
I want 5. Is that a lot to ask? I want 5 fully complex universes of every
I
dream
don't
I've ever
think you
had.
get to pick what the
Definitely
universes
don't.
are.
Guys, come
Why don't you,
on.
Sam? You should be happy with the universe you currently live in.
But then I'm not the Flash in this one.
You could be the Flash in your brain. That's what this is all about. Guys, one more from Timbit Muncher on Reddit. He
Okay.
asks, do you have any objects from your childhood that you still own today? I still have my plush monkey and baby blanket that were given me the day I was born.
Aw, sweet.
Yep, I have this. There's this little keychain I got that my parents gave me. It's this dog, but I took off the keychain when I was a kid, and I really liked it, and it fit in my hand. It was bigger than my hand when I was a kid, and now I found it when I was moving recently, and I was like, huh, that's really cool.
Where is it?
It's packed up in a box somewhere.
can I
I have
see
no
it?
idea. I have no idea where it is.
Can I see it?
Yeah, if I
That was real close,
you
Steven.
made it inside that thing.
That was real close.
Just a little more power and I would have gotten it.
Yeah, that was real good.
next time, kid.
What do I have from when I was a baby? Ugh, I don't know. I used to collect dolls, and now I have this, like, what many people would find super, super creepy, like,
those
shelves
porcelain
of
ones?
dolls
Scary.
in my bedroom at my parents' house. So I'm sure I have dolls from when I was little. And, glowworm. This is going to be a throwback to you. Do you
I had
remember
a glowworm. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I had a glowworm, and I think I had that when I was a baby.
What's a glowworm?
It's this, kind of like Cabbage Patch Doll face, but like
Cuter.
Infinitely
soft
cuter. Body that's like a worm. So it's like a worm with a Cabbage Patch Doll
And it has like a
face.
little nightcap
And it has
on.
a little nightcap on. And when you squeeze the stuffed animal part, the body, the face
The
lights
face will light up. There's a glowworm.
How are you gonna say the face squishes out?
The face will light up and it'd be a little
it lights
nightlight.
up. Yeah, so if you're afraid of the dark as a little kid, you just squeeze your glowworm and he lights up.
And if you were
he's
me, you would make up an idea like monsters were afraid of the glowworm's light. So whenever the glowworm was on, monsters couldn't get me.
That sounds
That's
cuter than the
adorable.
idea that I had.
Do you know what I did so monsters couldn't get me?
What?
This is so bizarre. I laid in my bed and I thought there was like a shield, like a force field type shield that protected from guns and ghosts and woofs.
Whoa.
And it went from
Even
one
wolves.
side of my bed, but I had to make noises to do it. So I'd get in my bed and lay real still and then go
Oh, and you would make your shield.
and lock it, and then I was okay, and nothing could get me in my bed.
I actually had a
Except for
similar thing.
intruders.
I had a similar
No,
thing.
no intruders. Nothing
But
gets
like a
through
real
the shield.
intruder
No,
could
they
get
don't
you.
get. They can't get through the
Like
shield.
a monster,
It's
maybe
a
not, but
shield.
like a man that was
No,
coming in to take
not-
your guys'
nope,
possessions
can't.
could definitely get
No,
you.
they
Cannot.
wouldn't even see Trisha.
Yeah.
Like a real human man would get
A
her.
real human man couldn't penetrate that shield. I had the same thing, but I couldn't move. I'd be like, if I moved,
Oh, you had to
then
stay
I'd break
still.
the
Oh,
shield.
really?
I'd be like, okay,
You definitely move when you're asleep, though.
yeah, that's okay. But until
'Cause you're
like,
asleep by
that's okay. But by the time, but before I go to sleep, if I didn't move, then I'd be okay.
So I used to think there were things under my bed, and I'd like run into my room and then leap onto my
Yeah.
bed, so like the stuff under your bed can't reach out and get you. So you run and jump onto the bed, and then.
I still
Were we
do
the
that.
same kid?
I don't. Maybe I still do that a little bit because I have a gap underneath my bed. I also do it on stairs that have openings. I don't like that because I used to have a
like me.
cat. When I would walk down the stairs at night, he would swipe at your feet, and I'm like,
What an asshole cat!
I was allergic to, so he'd get me, and then it would puff up, and I'm like,
What happened to that
That
cat?
cat's a dick.
That old age, I don't know. He's cute.
Now that he's dead.
I had a blanket from when I was a baby that my mom gave me, and it is a never-ending story blanket.
You have a never-ending story.
I do have a never-ending story blanket. It's great. It's got Falcor, and it's got a Treyu writing on Falcor. It's the best.
He's a luck dragon.
It's a luck dragon, and it's real warm too. I still use it. I have it in my closet right now.
That's really cool.
Thank you.
So guys, thank you so much for watching this episode of Table Talk. Please let us know if you have anything from when you were a baby that you still hang on to now in your old and wise age. And if you want to submit topics for the future, you can do that using the hashtag Table Talk on the Twitter or on r/SourceFed. I'm Trisha Hirschberger.
I'm Steve Zaragoza.
And I'm Sam.
Bye-bye.
Hey, bye, Steve. Steve, smile. Give him a smile.
You would pull the strings. Bye.